The Galactic Council met in a grand hall that floated high above a bright blue planet. The hall was filled with different alien leaders, each one unique in shape and color. Some had long tentacles, others had shiny scales, and a few looked almost like humans. They gathered to discuss a serious matter, Earth and its people. The head of the council, a tall alien with green skin named Zorath, opened the meeting. "We must talk about humans," he said, looking around the room. "They are becoming more active in the galaxy, but we know they are weak." The other leaders nodded in agreement. They had watched humans from a distance, often laughing at their small ships and simple tools. One leader, a short alien with big eyes named Miri, stood up. "Humans do not understand the universe like we do," she said with a sneer. "They are not a threat." Zorath smiled, feeling confident. "Exactly! They think they can challenge us, but they do not have the knowledge or the strength. We have advanced technology and a long history. They are still learning." While the council discussed their plans, a human scientist named Dr. Emily Carter worked quietly on her special project back on Earth. She had spent years creating a new energy source called Quantum Nexus. This energy was powerful and could change everything, but no one in the council knew about it yet. Dr. Carter was tired of being underestimated. She often watched videos of the council's meetings, hearing how they mocked her people. "They think they know everything," she said to herself, shaking her head. "But they have no idea what we are capable of." As the council continued to meet, they talked about their plans to keep Earth under control. "We should send a message," suggested another alien, a tall creature with a metallic body named Flaro. "Let them know they should not get too confident. We will remind them of their place." The council agreed, and Zorath smiled. "Yes, let us show them that they are not ready to be part of our galaxy." They decided to send a warning to Earth, filled with threats and challenges. They believed this would scare the humans into submission. Meanwhile, Dr. Carter was preparing her demonstration of the quantum nexus. She had gathered a small group of trusted friends and fellow scientists to show them what she had created. "This energy can power our ships and cities without harming the environment," she explained. "It is safe and limitless." Her friends listened closely, their eyes wide with excitement. "This could change everything," one of them exclaimed. They were thrilled, but they knew that the council would not accept this new power easily. "They see us as weak," Dr. Carter said, determination filling her voice. "But we will prove them wrong." The day of the demonstration arrived. Dr. Carter stood in front of a large crowd that included humans and a few open-minded aliens who were curious about Earth's progress. She was nervous but ready. "Today I will show you the quantum nexus," she announced. The crowd grew silent, waiting for her to begin. As she activated the device, bright lights filled the room. The energy surged, creating a beautiful display of colors. The audience gasped in amazement. "This is just the beginning," Dr. Carter said, her heart racing with excitement. "With this power, we can protect ourselves and explore the universe." Little did the Galactic Council know, their underestimation of humanity was about to backfire. Dr. Carter's invention was more than just a new energy source. It was a sign of what humans could achieve when they were pushed aside. As whispers of the demonstrations spread, hope ignited among the people of Earth, and they began to believe that they could change their fate in the galaxy. The council was unaware of the storm that was brewing. They continued to laugh and joke about humans, convinced they were superior. But soon, the Galactic Council would learn a lesson they would never forget. Never underestimate the power of humanity. On Earth, excitement filled the air as Dr. Emily Carter prepared for the big day. She had invited a special group of people to witness the demonstration of her groundbreaking invention, the quantum nexus. The news about this new energy source had spread quickly, and many were eager to see what it could do. Dr. Carter stood in a large open space where her team had set up the quantum nexus. It was a shiny machine with blinking lights and tubes filled with glowing liquid. She took a deep breath, feeling a mix of nerves and hope. "This is our chance to show the galaxy that we are more than they think," she whispered to herself. As the guests arrived, Dr. Carter greeted them with a warm smile. Among them were scientists, engineers, and a few curious aliens who wanted to learn about Earth's advancements. They took their seats, chatting excitedly. Dr. Carter felt proud to share her work with them. "Thank you all for coming," Dr. Carter began, her voice steady. "Today I will show you the quantum nexus and how it can change our future." The crowd quieted, their eyes fixed on her. She activated the machine, and the room filled with a bright, shimmering light. The quantum nexus hummed softly, and the audience gasped in awe as they watched energy pulses dance across the machine. This energy is clean and powerful, she explained. It can power our homes, ships, and even entire cities without harming the environment. The audience was captivated. They had never seen anything like this before. One of the aliens, a tall creature with bright blue skin named Xylar, raised his hand. "Is it safe?" he asked, concern in his eyes. "Yes," Dr. Carter replied confidently. "I have tested it many times. This is a new beginning for humanity." She demonstrated various applications of the energy source, showing how it could be harnessed for different uses. The crowd erupted into applause, amazed by the possibilities. Meanwhile, back at the Galactic Council, news of the demonstration reached Zorath and the other leaders. They were shocked. "What is this quantum nexus?" Zorath demanded, his green skin shimmering with anger. "Why did we not know about this?" Miri, who had been laughing at humans just days before, frowned. "We underestimated them. This energy source could change everything." The council members exchanged worried glances, realizing that their previous assumptions about humanity were wrong. As the demonstration continued, Dr. Carter shared stories of Earth's struggles and triumphs. She spoke passionately about the hope that the quantum nexus brought to her people. "We want to explore the universe, but we need to do it safely and responsibly," she said, her voice ringing with determination. "We are ready to work together with anyone who believes in a brighter future." News of the demonstration spread like wildfire throughout the galaxy. Many alien species began to take notice, and some even expressed interest in collaborating with Earth. This was something the Galactic Council had never expected. The once mocked humans were now seen as pioneers. Back in the council chamber, Zorath slammed his fist on the table. "We must act quickly," he said. "If we do not respond, we may lose our control over Earth." The other leaders nodded, understanding the urgency of the situation. They were now afraid of humanity's potential. As Dr. Carter concluded her demonstration, the crowd erupted in cheers. "We are more than what you think," she declared, her eyes shining with hope. "We are ready to show the galaxy our true power." In that moment, Dr. Carter knew they had taken a significant step forward. The galaxy was beginning to see humanity in a new light. But the Galactic Council, fueled by fear and anger, was not ready to give up their control so easily. They were preparing for a showdown that would change everything. The stage was set for an epic confrontation. Earth was no longer just a small planet in a vast universe. It was a force to be reckoned with, and the Galactic Council would soon learn that they had underestimated humanity's true potential. The day after Dr. Emily Carter's successful demonstration, the Galactic Council was in chaos. News of the quantum nexus had spread rapidly, and many alien leaders were worried. They could no longer ignore the potential threat of Earth. Zorath, the head of the council, paced back and forth in the meeting room, his green skin glowing with frustration. "We must act now!" Zorath shouted, his voice echoing in the large chamber. "If humans have this power, they could challenge us." "We cannot let that happen!" Miri, the short alien with big eyes, nodded. "We should send a warning to Earth. Let them know their actions have consequences." The other council members murmured in agreement, their expressions serious. Meanwhile, on Earth, Dr. Carter and her team were busy preparing for the future. They knew the council would not take their success lightly. "We must stay ready," Dr. Carter told her team, determination in her eyes. "They will see us as a threat, and we need to show them we mean no harm." Just then, an urgent message came in from the United Earth Federation. "Attention, all citizens! A massive fleet of alien ships is approaching Earth. They are believed to be from the Galactic Council." Panic spread across the globe as people rushed to their shelters. Dr. Carter's heart raced. "This is it! We need to prepare for a defense," she said, rallying her team. They quickly gathered all the scientists, engineers, and volunteers to work on their plan. They would use the quantum nexus not just for energy, but as a weapon if needed. As the alien fleet drew closer, the council ships filled the skies. Each ship was enormous and intimidating, shining in the sunlight. Zorath's ship led the way, filled with soldiers ready for battle. "Prepare to attack," he ordered. The council believed they could scare the humans into submission. Back on Earth, Dr. Carter and her team worked frantically. "We need to create a protective shield around the planet," one engineer shouted. They quickly adjusted the quantum nexus to produce a powerful energy field. "We can do this!" Dr. Carter encouraged them. "We have to believe in our strength." As the alien fleet entered the Earth's atmosphere, they were met with an incredible sight. A bright, shimmering shield surrounded the planet, glowing with the energy of the quantum nexus. The council ships halted in surprise. They had not expected this kind of defense. Zorath squinted from his command chair. "What is this?" he exclaimed. "They have created a barrier!" The council members exchanged nervous glances, unsure of what to do next. Dr. Carter, watching from the control center, felt a surge of hope. "This is our chance," she said. "We need to communicate with them. They need to understand that we want peace." Using the energy from the quantum nexus, Dr. Carter and her team sent a message to the council's ships. "This is Dr. Emily Carter of Earth. We do not want to fight. We wish to work together for a better future. Please do not attack." Zorath received the message and hesitated. He had not expected such a bold move from the humans. "They want peace?" he asked, looking at his advisors. Some of them were confused while others were angry. "Do not listen to them," Miri shouted. "They are trying to trick us!" But Zorath knew they were at a crossroads. He had underestimated humanity before, and now he saw their strength. "We will hold our fire for now," he decided, "but we must see what they truly want." The tension in the air was thick as both sides waited. Dr. Carter knew they had to show the council they were serious. "Prepare to lower the shield, but stay alert," she ordered. The team nodded, ready to follow her lead. As the shield began to lower, the council ships moved closer, their weapons still primed. The humans and aliens stared at each other, each side filled with uncertainty. Dr. Carter stepped forward, her heart racing but her voice steady. "We are ready to talk. Let's find a way to work together. We can achieve great things if we unite." Zorath, feeling the weight of leadership, considered her words. The council had to make a choice: continue the fight or explore a new path with humanity. In that moment, both sides stood on the brink of something new, the future hanging in the balance. The tension in the air was thick as the Galactic Council and the people of Earth stood face to face. Dr. Emily Carter looked at the council's ships hovering above, their massive forms casting shadows over the ground. She felt a mix of fear and hope. This was a moment that could change everything. Zorath, the leader of the Galactic Council, sat in his ship, staring at the humans below. He had never seen such determination in them. "They are not what we thought," he murmured to himself, wondering if peace was truly possible. Dr. Carter gathered her team and stepped forward. "We need to show them who we are," she said, her voice steady. "We have to face the truth about ourselves and about them." As she spoke, the council's ships lowered their weapons, cautiously observing the humans. The message was clear: they were ready to listen, but only if the humans proved their sincerity. "Let's set up a meeting," one of Dr. Carter's advisors suggested. "We can use the quantum nexus as a demonstration of our intentions." Dr. Carter agreed. "Yes, let's invite them to Earth. We need to show them our true capabilities and our desire for peace." The team worked quickly to prepare for the meeting. They set up a grand tent in a large open area, surrounded by the stunning view of the quantum nexus. They hoped this would impress the council members and convey their commitment to collaboration. Meanwhile, Zorath discussed the invitation with his fellow council members. "We should consider their offer," he said, looking around the room. "We need to understand their technology better. If they can harness this energy safely, it could benefit us all." Miri, still cautious, replied, "But can we trust them? What if this is just a trick?" Zorath sighed, understanding her fears. He knew they had underestimated humans before, but he also saw their potential. After much debate, Zorath decided to accept the invitation. "We will go to Earth. We need to see for ourselves what they have to offer," he declared. The next day, the council ships descended to Earth's surface. The humans gathered in anticipation, excitement mixing with anxiety. Dr. Carter stood at the front, ready to greet their visitors. As Zorath and a group of council members stepped out of their ships, the humans held their breath. This was the moment they had all been waiting for. Zorath looked around, taking in the sights of Earth. He had never seen such vibrant colors and lively landscapes. "Welcome to Earth," Dr. Carter said, her voice warm but firm. "We are honored to have you here." Zorath nodded but remained cautious. "Thank you, Dr. Carter. We come with questions and a desire to understand." They moved inside the tent, where the quantum nexus hummed with energy. Dr. Carter explained how the machine worked, demonstrating its capabilities. The council members watched intently, fascinated by the humans' knowledge and skills. "This energy can power our ships and cities," Dr. Carter explained. "But we want to use it responsibly. We believe that together we can create a better future for both our worlds. Zorath listened carefully, his mind racing with possibilities. If what you say is true, this could change the balance of power in the galaxy, he admitted. The discussion continued, with both sides sharing their hopes and fears. Dr. Carter spoke of Earth's struggles and triumphs, while Zorath explained the Council's mission to maintain peace across the galaxy. As the conversation deepened, they began to understand each other better. Humans are not as weak as we thought, Zorath confessed, a hint of respect in his voice. You have shown great courage. Dr. Carter smiled, feeling a sense of relief. And you have shown that you can learn from your mistakes. We can work together to ensure that our civilizations thrive. But not everyone was convinced. A group of council members still whispered doubts among themselves. We cannot trust them completely, one argued. What if they turn against us? Zorath raised his voice. We must face the truth. We are all beings of the universe, seeking survival and growth. If we cannot come together, we risk losing everything. The room fell silent as everyone absorbed his words. Dr. Carter knew they had reached a turning point. Let's choose a path of cooperation, she said softly. Together we can face any challenge. As they continued to talk, the barriers between them began to crumble. In that moment, humanity and the Galactic Council took their first steps toward understanding each other. They were still far from trust, but hope had begun to take root. The future was uncertain, but for the first time it felt like they were moving in the right direction. The atmosphere in the tent was filled with a sense of hope and excitement. Dr. Emily Carter and Zorath sat together at a long table surrounded by their teams. They had spent hours discussing ideas, sharing stories, and breaking down barriers. Now they were ready to take the next step. Today is a new beginning, Dr. Carter said, looking at Zorath with determination. We have a chance to change the future for both our worlds. We can create a partnership that benefits us all. Zorath nodded, feeling a spark of optimism. I agree. We have seen the power of the quantum nexus, but we must also share our own knowledge. The Galactic Council has technology that can help you understand the universe better. One of Dr. Carter's engineers, Lisa, raised her hand. What kind of technology are we talking about? She asked, her eyes shining with curiosity. Zorath smiled. We have advanced ships and tools for space exploration. With your help, we can create a joint mission to explore new worlds together. The room buzzed with excitement at the idea of a joint mission. Dr. Carter felt a surge of energy. Imagine what we could discover. New planets, new resources, and maybe even new life forms. Miri, one of Zorath's advisors, spoke up. But we must be careful. The universe is vast and full of unknowns. We need to set rules and guidelines for our collaboration. Dr. Carter nodded in agreement. Absolutely. We need to ensure that our mission respects both our worlds and the life we may encounter. As they discussed the details, Zorath brought up an important point. We also need to address our fears. There are many in the Council who are still skeptical about humanity. We must prove to them that this partnership is worthwhile. Dr. Carter understood the challenge ahead. We can hold a demonstration. We can show them our capabilities and our commitment to peace. If we can win their trust, our partnership will grow even stronger. With a plan in place, both teams worked tirelessly for the next few weeks. They combined their resources, creating a new vessel designed for exploration. It was a beautiful ship, blending human technology with alien designs, and it symbolized their partnership. The day of the demonstration arrived, and both Earth and Council members gathered to witness the launch. Excitement filled the air as Dr. Carter stood before the crowd, ready to present their joint creation. Today we are not just humans and aliens. We are explorers, she announced, her voice strong. Together, we will venture into the unknown and learn from each other. As she spoke, Zorath stood beside her, nodding in agreement. We will embark on a journey that will show the universe the strength of unity. Let this ship be a symbol of our new beginning. The crowd cheered as the ship prepared for takeoff. It was sleek and shiny, ready to explore the stars. The excitement was electric, and for the first time, humans and aliens felt a sense of shared purpose. As the countdown began, Dr. Carter looked at Zorath. Are you ready for this? She asked, a mix of nerves and excitement in her voice. Zorath smiled. More than ever. We will face whatever challenges lie ahead together. The countdown reached 0 and the ship launched into the sky. It soared above the earth, leaving a trail of bright light behind. The crowd erupted in applause filled with hope for the future. As the ship entered space, Dr. Carter and Zorath watched the stars twinkle around them. This was just the beginning of their journey, but it felt monumental. They knew there would be challenges, misunderstandings, and fears to overcome. But together, they were stronger. "We will explore new worlds and discover new possibilities," Zorath said, looking at the stars. "And we will do it as partners." Dr. Carter nodded, feeling a deep sense of satisfaction. "This is our chance to show the universe what humanity and the Galactic Council can achieve together. We will not only survive, we will thrive." As the ship traveled further into the cosmos, both humans and aliens felt a sense of hope and determination. They were not just facing the unknown, they were embracing it. Together, they would write a new story for their worlds, one of friendship, exploration, and unity. And so, with courage in their hearts and dreams in their minds, they embarked on a new beginning, ready to face whatever the universe had in store for them.